Murrow on his own end. Run into the end boards, now taking that over on the right wing side. Then Riley Hales to the front of the net. They score! Sturzer worked it out. Hodge will bump to the point. Now O'Hearn with a shot. Redirected save. Rebound. Tuck in front. Oh, what a stop by Bailey, but it's in. They score! Right in front of was Ozar, who was battling for it after Bailey made an incredible stop with the glove. Ozar following up, and he bangs it home from the crease, his third of the year, and the game is tied at 1. Back in, Trevor Pecco going wide, centering pass, had Kriske at the front of the net, but knocking that away was Siobhan. Sent back out through center now. Westgard in across the blue line, works his way to the high slot. His drop pass, Stevenson scores! Zins forced it along to the left wing side, trying to find DeMurrow. Byers there for that as well as he flips it up on the right side. Knocked down here is Stevenson off the bench. Left circle shot stopped by Marshall. Left to the left point now, and a shot by Winslow as a knuckler popped up. They score! Westgard back in on the left wing. Tried to work it by Anderson. There with that is Trenenkov off the right boards. Back out to center. And onto it is Kent Johnson. Inside the zone. High slot. Johnson to the left circle. Now back in front. The save. Rebound. Tucking it in is Tuck, and he scores. Johnson making moves in the slot. Then to the left circle. Put it on. Bailey made the save, and Braden Tuck is able to force it home on the glove side, and it makes it a one-goal game with 2:24 to go in period 2. As O'Hearn goes back onto it here, turning nicely in the right wing corner to get some space. Now O'Hearn up ahead for Byers. That just missed him at center ice. Taylor turns it over. Jones scores! A turnover by Jake Taylor in front of the goal, and Carter Jones puts it by. The game is tied 3-3. Olin Katzelay working it down back below the goal line. Clifton tried to force it to the front of the net, and now it's Katzelay left point. Gray right side, a shot. That's stopped by Marcoux. That coming from Hales. Final minute of play here in period 3, and a shot that's blocked down by Rowan. Started back the other way. Could be a 3-on-2 rush. McLean on the left wing side gets to the top of the circle with a shot, and that's stopped by Bailey and hung on to with 46 seconds remaining. Westgard on the left wing side gets in across the blue line, finding the trailer right side. McKim into the net. Marcoux the save, and it's popped up and knocked down by a high stick. Katzelay shadowing him as Johnson starts a breakout from inside of his own zone. He's got Connor on the right side. Powell Connor busting his way to the front of the net. He's hauled down going to the goal, and the net is off its moorings, and a face-off will come back inside of the Surrey blue line. Johnson driving his way to the net. He tried to go to the backhand, and that went wide of the goal. Now Zinn's right circle delays left side. Johnson! Oh, what a save by Bailey! 1:09 to play in the overtime period. Now back in his Westgard down the right side. Tries to cut his way to the net. Runs his way into Marcoux, and the net comes off its moorings on the glove side with 1 minute and 2 seconds remaining. So the puck at center. Ty Westgard's going to be the first to shoot here for Surrey as they elect to shoot first here. Westgard, who's second in the BC Hockey League in points, will take this puck at center, work his way in across the blue line. High slot, Westgard shoots, saved by Marcoux. As he put the pillows together and makes a big stop on Westgard to open the shootout. Owen Ozar will be the next to shoot here for Trail. They did not have the services of Ozar on the last trip they went on. So Ozar now to shoot here for Trail from center. And we'll start at center, working his way in on the right side. To the slot, Ozar fake shoots, he scores! Ozar on the glove side beats Bailey, and Trail takes a 1-0 lead in the shootout. Matthew McKim will be the next to shoot here for the Eagles. As McKim starts wide on the left wing side, works his way back to the middle. McKim shoots, glove saved by Marcoux, and Trail has a chance to win it and end this 8-game losing skid, and it's going to be the kid, Kent Johnson, who's going to get his shot. Johnson against Bailey with a chance to win it for the Smoke Eaters here in the shootout. Johnson starts at center, working his way to the left. Johnson waiting, back to the back at forehand. He scores! And the 8-game losing streak is a thing of the past. The Smoke Eaters win it 4-3 in a shootout. Adam Marcoux makes 2 big saves. Kent Johnson with a fantastic move in tight. And it's a happy bus on the way home for the Smoke Eaters as they win the hockey game in a shootout, 4-3 the final.